Today we got an announcement from Ben Kennedy and Nascar that NASCAR will be going to the Chicago streets to run a street race. I am not excited about this, and I think it is a bad choice, and I'm going to explain why. First of all, this layout looks very bad, and it looks like the racing would be incredibly boring, and it'll be all based on pit strategy and whatnot. The problem is they're kind of late to the big markets. Like, they've kind of got the short end of the stick when it comes to big markets. Las Vegas, already claimed by F1, you can't go there for a street race. New York, already taken by Formula E, and it's just not. Like, I think Chicago's very overrated. I mean, it's so, like, I've heard the air's, like, all polluted and stuff there, and there's a bunch of crime, as you've seen in the news, and, well, I don't think we need to get into that. But another thing is that the sports teams in Chicago, their fan bases are viewed by many people as being like this great fan base that's so supportive, like, go Cubs, go Blackhawks, go Bears, and whatnot, but it's not, though. They are only coming to the baseball games and the hockey games and the football games when that team is good. If you look at the Bears, Soldier Field, there's nobody there because they were so bad. They've been bad. They've been good like 1 year out of the past like 10. And then, like, I just don't see going to Chicago working out at all. And I mean, like, you see street races, the tracks are so narrow. Take the Monaco Grand Prix, for example. It was a okay race this year. There were more overtakes than last year, but still, there was like one overtake in 2021. That doesn't have anything to do with the street course, but seeing how narrow it was on iRacing, I just do not agree with going there either. Just look at that. I mean, like, that's a super long straight, but, like, that's just too much track. And it doesn't really look that narrow, but I don't know. I mean, why not just go back to Joliet and go to Chicagoland? I don't get that. Like, maybe I could see it going to where NASCAR does a one-off at Chicago and then goes to Joliet, but I just don't think that would be worth it. Chicago has to change a lot, and NASCAR and Chicago has to invest a bunch of money, and I don't think the people are going to appreciate the streets being shut down. And it's like, that also brings up the July 4th date, which was held by Road America, and Chicago Street Course is expected to replace Road America, because Road America does not have a contract for the July 4th date. What I see happening is we do this 1 year, or like go back to Daytona or something and do the Chicago Street Course as a one-off. I mean, like, you see Road America, it's great. I don't get why they're taking it away. And I think that should stay as the July 4th date. But also, I could see it going to Atlanta, which I think is possible, the July 4th date, after Chicago does something. But I'd rather just not complicate all this. Let Atlanta do one race at Atlanta, do one race at Chicago per year, but put it at Chicagoland. Don't do the street course. Just why did you have to try the street course, Ben Kennedy and Steve Phelps and whoever else owns NASCAR, the France family? I don't get why you see the need to go to a street race. Like, you're late to the party here. And it's the first time they've ever done this, and they've picked a pretty bad city to do it. Like, I genuinely do not feel that the drivers are safe there. I am not on board with this decision at all. I'm not expecting great racing, and I'm not looking forward to the fans getting all crappy and being like, oh, the racing sucked, and the racing wasn't that good. That was a bad decision, when those same fans were out here supporting that decision. I'm saying that this race is not going to be good, and if it's good, okay, tell me I'm wrong. But if it's bad, you heard it here first, okay? I think they should just go back to Joliet. It's been kept up. They've got workers there working on it. You've seen the fantastic races there. You saw a giant Tropicana orange go onto the track and race the drivers. That's amazing. We gotta go back to Chicagoland. I don't care if it's an hour away. I don't care if it's boring intermediate races, but the intermediate racing has been fantastic this year. Don't you dare give me that Texas is bad crap. You guys just love to complain. And, but the intermediate program, fantastic all around. I don't get what you guys are mad about with Texas, but Kansas, pretty much the same track as Chicago. Fantastic racing. Las Vegas, I thought was really good. Probably because there was an overtime finish, but whatever. I think that the intermediate package has been arguably the best package this year. The short tracks have been awful. Road courses, they've produced great moments. I mean, like first-time winners and stuff. But the racing has been terrible. And, I mean, like, next year, if I were to pick a favorite to win this race, I feel like either, like, AJ Allmendinger or Chase Elliott. I'd see one of the Chevys winning it, but nobody else. Toyota's not going to win it. One of the Chevy guys. I could potentially see, like, a Michael McDowell winning this, but I just don't get it. But I don't support this decision. I've already said that. Go back to Joliet. Don't go here, please. But it's already happened, so I can't do anything. But, like, I already had this video planned out, like, a week ago, before this whole announcement came to be a thing. I was going to say why NASCAR shouldn't go, and now I'm just saying that it made a bad decision and shouldn't go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you didn't, whatever, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me that Chicago's a great idea and that it's going to do great racing. It's not going to be great. And if I'm wrong, you can go ahead and make me look bad and tell me how bad I am at making predictions. But, yeah, I think I'm going to be right on this one. I do not agree with this decision, but whatever. I'm not in charge of NASCAR. But Ben Kennedy, if that's what you want to do, Steve Phelps, if that's what you want to do, then whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you tomorrow, probably.